So today we're starting Matthew chapter 14, John the Baptist beheaded, verses 1 through 12. At the time, Herodias the Tetrarch heard the news about Jesus, and said to his servants, "This is John the Baptist. He himself has been raised from the dead, and that is why miraculous powers are at work in him. For when Herod had John arrested, he bound him and put him in prison because of Herodias, the wife of his brother Philip. For John had been saying to him, 'It is not lawful for you to have her.' Although Herod wanted to put him to death, he feared the crowd, because they regarded John as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday came, the daughter of Herodias danced before them, and pleased Herod, so much that he promised with an oath to give her whatever she asked. And after being prompted by her mother, she said, 'Give me the head of John the Baptist here on a platter.' And although he was grieved, the king commanded it to be given because of his oaths and his dinner guests. He sent word and had John beheaded in the prison, and his head was brought on a platter and given to the girl, and she brought it to her mother. John's disciples came and took away the body and buried it, and they went and reported to Jesus." So in this section, we have a prime example of a generational sin/issue. In this case, the hatred for John the Baptist is shown by Herod, his brother's wife, Herodias, and the acceptance of it by her daughter. The daughter is pushed into making this decision to please her mother. This section also shows the consequences of making a decision based on emotion. Herod was so pleased that he took an oath to give the daughter of Herodias anything she asked for, which ended up with Herod being grieved of his decision. Also in this section, in verse 4, John had been saying to Herod, "It is not lawful for you to have her," indicating that Herod wanted something or someone, being Herodias, that he could not have. And for his own benefit, he wanted to have John put down, but feared the crowd because he was regarded as a prophet. Little did he know that his wish would come true, but in a fashion that he didn't want to come about. So there's a few lessons that we can learn here. This is one example of a generational sin or issue, which another one would be in the story of David and the lust problem that he had by taking Bathsheba as his wife, killing her husband during the war. This is just another one of those. So I hope you did learn something today. There's quite a bit to get out of this. I would just recommend that you pray and ask God for revelation as you read. We'll see you tomorrow.